Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We are back on the PTS with 7, earlier than I was expecting to be, and I'll explain why now in the intro. I wasn't really planning to do a video on 7 until right at the end of the PTS, or when he comes into live, and he's been changed already on the PTS, which is kind of why I'm making the video. Although I don't have the specifics of the changes because it's not mentioned anywhere in game. They haven't posted it, as far as I know at the time of recording, anywhere on social, so I'm just judging off of what I've experienced over my time playing him on the PTS. Feel free to jump back to the other videos I've got on the channel with him if you want to kind of compare, but there's some stuff that's definitely been changed that I could tell straight away after the PTS kind of came back up, because it did go down and has gone down I think a few times. So first off, the one that was immediately noticeable, and I'm not sure if this is actually how he's going to go into live, but I'm expecting that this is going to be much closer to his final release, which is another reason why I won't take the video. I will be jumping into a game to kind of show this off properly, but I think I will go into the target practice really quick just to properly demonstrate what I'm talking about here, because it's kind of hard to do just when I'm reading over text. Don't know if it was above 150 before. It definitely felt like it was. The talent is obviously buffing that a little bit as well, as you can kind of see a little bit here when I'm using it. Sometimes you get the 200. Mag dump I'm pretty sure is the same, but also might be a little bit different, but the automatic mode is one of the ones I instantly picked up on because I was using it and actually actively in-game switching between automatic and burst, and automatic now has better range than the burst mode, because I remember at the early stage of the BTS I was using the burst mode dealing 110, which seems to be the same, and then automatic was dealing 90, whereas now it deals nearly 140. So the whole point of what I'm trying to say with that is that the automatic mode now is one of the better ones. As you can see here, you're dealing really good damage. Even I think on the Victor over there, once he becomes in range, you'll see that we'll deal 110, and on the PTS I was definitely dealing less than that in the early stages. Again, at least it felt like it. I don't have the hard number comparisons to 100% confirm it. I'd actually say that right now, the late stages of the PTS, the automatic mode is really good. The burst mode is a little bit worse than it seemed to be before, and mag dump I'm pretty sure is very similar and still does pretty much the same thing. Aside from that, they also seem to have made some changes to the ultimate. Either that or the servers just aren't as scuffed as before. It's still not great. I still don't love the ultimate, but from my experience with it in game, it does feel better than it did, and I'm pretty sure that they've changed some things about it to make it not feel as rough, although overall, yeah, I still don't like it very much. The other thing that I wanted to mention that I didn't mention in the other videos that are things that I found out about 7 that I find to be particularly interesting. Number 1, you can't change your fire modes while you're mounted, which feels really weird because it means you're always going in to combat unless you dismount early in burst mode, which you don't always want, especially now that it's not necessarily the best. And also you can seemingly attach to some ceilings. Not all of them, some of them don't work and you'll just kind of weirdly slide, but there are a few that I've seen where you can actually just attach to it, which is really useful on a lot of the maps. Alright, well, 2 games later, finally got him. We're on Siege Ascension Peak. We got a Tyra, an Ashe, a Corvus, and a Genos. And then for their side of Ray, another 7 of course, and Evie, another Corvus, and a term. Have played around with it quite a bit, tried different stuff out, but this works really well. The heal, the damage reduction, extra health, and then a tiny bit of reset, but I'm not really able to properly tell you what's going to be meta when he comes into live, because live is always very different from the PTS. We are actually on Siege Beyond though. I did just queue for everything, so I want to get a game of course, and here's a look at the new item shop, because they have actually updated it a little bit, which was the other thing I wanted to cover in this video to show it off a bit. Don't really need any bonus damage to shields. They've changed the UI and also added some new cards. That's pretty much the only difference. Extra gold here isn't going to be very useful. I think we're just going to go for the CC, and then the extra reload speed when we get damage. We've got Mercy Kill, Dark Gift, Illuminate Batting, Ramp, Dark Gift, Undying Wormhole, Spring Loaded, and then whatever the Evie grad, which I didn't see. Let's just go and chill here. I was actually able to land. That is not what I wanted to do. I thought it was on automatic. Okay, try that one again. Hello, Ray. I think I was just playing with you a second ago. We're going to queue over this way. We're going to grab up. It's already very hectic. Am I able to shoot from here? Not really. Hello, enemy 7. I'm trying to queue backwards. This is so jank. What the hell is going on? Can you just die? Can one of us just die? This is terrible. He's over this way. Evie's in the middle. This is hectic as all hell right now, but seems like we won the team fight. We'll pull Corvus in. There we go. Burst through him. Really showing off the automatic mode right now with the crazy damage it does. Oh, Evie, there's a yoink for you. She's on nothing. We really are shredding so far. Hello, Evie. There we go. Finish her off. Okay, yeah. Automatic mode right now is very strong. It might also be partially the difference between being able to play EU and NA, because EU is actually, somewhat populated now on the PTS. That is at the time of recording, of course, because by the time you watch this video, the PTS might not even be up, but shots over there for the Evie. You're not Evie, you're Ray, but we'll jump in, get some shots on her. We'll Q away because I don't feel like dueling there. More taps on her. She is dead. Well done, Tyra. Okay, we'll pull back in again. Get rid of this Term, who's playing kind of weird. He's dead here in a second. That's 7 on me. We'll just hang on the edge here. Jump off it or get knocked. What is happening? There's a pull. Yep, he's dead. Tyra's got a triple. This is probably the messiest game on the PTS I've played so far. Basically, have gone from just using the burst mode on 7 to just using the automatic mode on him most of the time. Occasionally, mag dump can be really useful. I feel like just sticking on automatic now, it works honestly really, really well. I'm dead, pushing a little bit too hard there. For the item, what do we go for? Ult charge, extra health, go for Chronos, and then Mount Speed. That's one of my favourite ones that I've actually seen in the new item shop. There is the 2-0. Well bloody done team. These guys have been shredding. But the biggest thing with the item shop is that even though they've updated it, there's still items you can grab on certain characters that make 0 sense. I'm not going to talk about the item shop though in this video because I've done that loads. Let's go for the ult. Activate it on 7. We did get the fear there, but not really the way I wanted to. Damage reduction from being on the wall. Pretty clutch. Shots over there on the Ray. She's causing us pretty big trouble so far. That's an Eevee ult. There's some shots on her here. Just missing headshots by a little bit, but she is dead. We'll pull up, push on the Ray. She dipped down. Yep, there's the pull. She's gone. We are honestly shredding them right now. I don't know if their Corvus is here. He's playing very, very weird. There's still massive server issues on the PTS with people DCing and bots and stuff. I've seen it in like probably 80% of the games I played. That pull from 7 is really annoying, but let's pull in, sort of, pull him back on the map. I just saved him. You owe me 1-7. There goes the Eevee. Shots on just literally everybody here. We're going to queue forward a bit, pull her, maybe. What is going on? I feel like one thing they might do to 7 is just reduce his mag size. I feel like he could have 30 ammo and it would feel honestly pretty good, but their mag dump would essentially receive a pretty hefty nerf, whereas the other two would be very similar. We'll just go over this way, finish him off. Maybe our healers are putting in work. Okay, just saw 7 fly up here. Sure, we'll just fly over and kill him. Hello, 7. We just kind of gripped on the same spot there. We'll queue back. I'm definitely putting this step down to the team, and also the comp we've got is kind of crazy, but yeah, it's going to be a 4-0 here. Very, very quick one. We'll go for the ult, fear, just anybody. I feel like they've reduced the time on it from what it was before, but again, it could just be the server stuff. Let's finish off this Eevee here if I can. There we go, kill right at the end, and there is the 4-0 victory. I am somewhat torn on titling this video. 7 was buffed because it definitely feels like he has been, whereas some other things feel a little bit worse. That might just be because of the other things being buffed. It's hard to tell. I feel like he's maybe a little bit above where he was before in this weird PTS change he's had. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll have to wait until he goes into live to see the final version, or close to final version, before he gets, you know, balanced again after release. But hopefully this video has done a good enough job of showing you something closer to what he's probably going to be. Also a little look at the newest version of the Siege Beyond item shop and a few other things at the same sort of time. But thank you for watching. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. A bit of a different video. I'll see you guys all, of course, really, really soon. Let me know when you want to see me the next. And as always, stay frosty.